Good morning, students. In last lecture, I will discuss about the state of matter. Means matters are exist in three state, that is solid state, liquid state, and gaseous state. Then after we are going to study the next topic of this chapter, physical nature of matter. In order to have a better understanding of physical nature of three state of matter, an important theory was given which is called kinetic theory of matter. According to this theory, the matter in any of three states is composed of very small particles which may be called atom, ions, or molecules. Then what are the postulates of this kinetic theory of matter? The first point is composition of matter. The matter, whether in solid, liquid, or gaseous state, is composed of very small particle which may be atoms, ions, and molecule. चाहे वह लिक्विड हो, चाहे गैस हो, चाहे सॉलिड हो, किसी प्रकार का मैटर हो, अगर यह बात किया जाता है कि यह किससे बना होता है तो यह छोटे पार्टिकल से मिलकर बना होता है। यह छोटे पार्टिकल्स ही या तो आयंस कहलाएंगे, या तो एटम्स कहलाएंगे, या molecules कहलाएंगे। These particles are extremely small and are not visible by our naked eyes or even under a microscope. For example, add 1 ml of Dettol in 100 ml of water and go on diluting the solution till its volume become 10 liter. The smell of diluted solution, you will still find the smell of Dettol. This clearly shows that the 1 ml of Dettol is composed of million of the tiny particles which have been dispersed on dilution. And the second point of this kinetic theory of matter, the arrangement of particles. The constituent particles like atoms, ions, or molecules of matter are arranged in a definite fashion having a space or gap between them. This arrangement may be highly ordered to a highly random. The space between these constituent particles are referred as interparticle space और इंटरमॉलिकुलर स्पेस। कहने का मतलब यह है कि चाहे वह सॉलिड स्टेट हो, चाहे लिक्विड स्टेट हो, चाहे वह गैसियस स्टेट हो, सभी स्टेट ऑफ मैटर में देखा जाए तो जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल होते हैं एक रेगुलर फैशन में अरेंज होते हैं, या ये कहिए कि धीरे धीरे जब गैसियस स्टेट में जाता है तो इनके अरेंजमेंट का ऑर्डर डिफर होता जाता है। एंड पार्टिकल के बीच में जो स्पेस प्रेजेंट होता है उसे नॉर्मली हम बोलते हैं इंटर एटॉमिक स्पेस और इंटरमॉलिकुलर स्पेस। एंड द थर्ड पॉइंट, इट इज द फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन। द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल ऑफ मैटर आर हेल्ड टुगेदर बाय अ सर्टेन type of a cohesive force which is called interparticle forces. The magnitude of these forces depend upon the nature of the constituent particle and the distance between them. As the interparticle distance increases, the interparticle forces decreases. The motion of the constituent particle of matter are always in a state of motion. In solid, the constituent particle vibrate about their mean position, where in the liquid or gaseous state, they are free to move randomly in the space available to them. Then how to understand the explanation of state of matter? The careful study of matter reveal that the physical state of matter is determined mainly by the following two factors, that is magnitude of interparticle forces of attraction and the second kinetic energy possessed by the constituent particle. When the interparticle forces are strong, the particles come closer to the matter occupy the solid state. In this state, the kinetic energy is minimum. On the other hand, when the interparticle forces are weak, the particles stay far apart one another, or the matter occupy either liquid or gaseous state depending upon the magnitude intermolecular forces. Okay. Then the general characteristic of the solid state. The interparticle forces the constituent particles like atoms and molecules of a solid state held together by strong to very strong force of attraction. This strong interparticle forces compel the particle to come closer and get closely packed. Therefore, a solid is rigid and maintain its shape. The kinetic energy of the particle. In this state, the kinetic energy possessed by the constituent particle is not much and is least as compared to the other state of matter. The arrangement of the particles due to strong force of attraction are very low kinetic energy. The constituent particle of a solid get close packed in a definite fashion with minimum interparticle space. The particle get fixed at a specified position and unable to free to move, only vibrate their mean position. That's why the solid are rigid, unable to flow, and have different volume and definite shape. Definite volume and definite shape. Again, you see the general characteristics of gaseous state. The interparticle forces, the gaseous state of matter, the interparticle forces of attraction are very weak and almost negligible. Due to negligible force of attraction, the particles are free to move in any direction within the entire space available to them. And the kinetic energy of particles. The kinetic energy possessed by the particle of a gas are quite large and is maximum as compared to the liquid and solid state. The arrangement of particles due to negligible interparticle forces of attraction and very high kinetic energy, the particle in the gas exhibit minimum compactness. They lies much further apart from one another. The interparticle space is very large. The particles are free to move in any direction in and are able to occupy the entire space available to them. And this is the main characteristics of solid state and gaseous state, and the general characteristics of the liquid state in between solid and liquid state. Okay. This is all about the general characteristics of solid, liquid and gaseous state, and also explain the kinetic theory of matter. Okay, student. So you make note clear, neat and clean in your fair copy. Okay. Okay, thank you.